In this part today we will learn about the selection. As we people are knowing that for the process of evolution, selection plays an important role, and it is of two types. One is your natural selection, another one is your artificial selection. Okay children, now we will see the basic difference between natural selection and artificial selection. As you can see figure here, in the first portion it is given about the giraffe, and the second portion it is given about the maize. As you can see, the giraffe, how it is, the height had been increased up, especially the neck portion. And when we talk about the artificial selection, here we have taken the example of the corn. What happened? From the ancestor, they are little bit different, and that is our artificial selection. As per our requirement, we are changing its value. Now see children, here this is an example of natural selection. Once upon a time what happens, that the height of the giraffe was not that much, that is the neck region is very short. Now due to the evolution, what happens, as whatever the availability of food resources are there, that is minimized, so they had increased their neck length, and as they had increased their neck length, they had started consuming the tall trees and tall plants, their leaves and this and that, and time passes and their neck had been increased up, the length of the neck had been increased up. Next example is the different types of cow through the selective breeding. As you can see here, different types of cows are there. You people are knowing that Jersey guy is there, and that normal Indian cow is there. So what happens, some of the cow is used for the milk purpose, some are used for the meat purpose, and some are used for other household activities, might be for that field work or as a transportation purpose. So as per the requirement, we are changing their species. So that will be our art. We had seen the two types of selection, and we concluded that both plays an important role. When we talk about the natural selection, due to that natural selection, what happened, that new type of breed is going to develop, and artificial selection is basically developed as per our desire. See children, you can see the figure here, types of selection is given. We had planted certain radish plant in that particular crop field. Then after that what happened, as the flood came, due to that flood, as flood is your natural calamity, so due to that flood what happens, some of the radish plant had been washed away and some are left. So that left are basically, we can conclude that the remaining plant of radish is your natural selection because of the natural calamity flood. In the same manner, if any type of natural calamity is used to come, it vanishes the particular environment, and certain organisms which can tolerate that natural calamities, they can survive. So that is the phenomena of your natural selection. See children, here one figure is given about the artificial selection. Here what is given, one radish plant is given, and this all are the different species of that radish plant only: broccoli, radish, mustard. Okay, radish plant and broccoli, mustard, cabbage, cauliflower, this all are the evolution of your mustard plant only. They all are different varieties of your mustard plant. So in that manner, by the help of artificial selection, within least time, we can produce a large amount of fruits, vegetables, even animals can also be interbred to get one artificial breed. Okay, that I will show you one figure. There you will find that how the natural selection is carried out, and how the particular artificial selection had been carried out. Now see children, another important topic of your curriculum, that is theory of evolution. In this, the first point it is given about the variation. As the variation is found in the organism, the survival rate will also increase as per the environmental factor. Whatever the new environmental factor will be there, as per that the organism will show certain variation and their lifespan will be increased up. Then second point, it is given about the new varieties. Due to the new lifespan, what will happen, certain new varieties of organisms are going to be produced, as they had been escaped from the natural calamities. So they had adopted certain new features, and you will get certain new varieties. then they will show certain interrelationship between the ancestors. Okay, just we had seen the mustard plant. That mustard plant is the ancestor for various types of vegetables such as your broccoli, cabbage, radish, etc. Then the fourth point, variation are found in population as the time passes, that is from one generation to another generation. What happened? The variation may change. Suppose this era, particular this generation, they are having some type of characteristics, maybe curled hair. Might be possible for the next generation, what happened? It will be interbred with the straight hair. So some of the offspring will get the curled hair and some will get the straight hair. In that manner, generation by generation, what happens? Certain variations are going to come. Then variation usually starts from the growing and it affects a lot to that particular area. You had heard that near your locality we used to say this type of people are residing in particular portion of that country. We used to say, okay, so what it is, the area impact show a drastic change for the variation and it will affect to the complete population. In that manner we had studied the theory of evolution, total 6 points we had discussed. Then you see children, one figure is given in your textbook. Here we are talking about the finch. Finch means the beak of that particular birds. Different types of beaks are there as per their utility. Some are using for the cracking of fruit, some are insect eater, some may have the cactus flower. Okay, so as per their utility, their beaks had been developed. So this is one evolution had been came in the beak of that particular bird. Now we will see children, according to the Darwin, he had written one natural selection book and there he had concluded about the Darwinism. He published the book in the year 1859 to 1889. During that time, we came to know about the evolution. Now some terminology is given as per the theory of evolution. The first thing, adaptation. As you people are knowing, what do you mean by adaptation? Suppose I am residing at my home and I went to my native place. There the atmosphere is totally different from my home. So what I will do, I will acquire at that particular place and I will try to survive in that atmosphere, in that nature. So that is my adaptability. In that same manner, each and every organism is having certain adaptation. As per the new surrounding, they used to develop certain things and they will try to survive. So the exact definition of adaptation is process of change by which organism or species become better and suited to their environment. That is the exact definition of your adaptation. The next important topic is your specification. What is specification, children? Each and every organism, suppose 10 human beings are standing there and each and every human being is having its unique characteristics. Suppose you take the example of specification. Here in this, what will happen? Certain similarity will be there as well as certain dissimilarity will be there. So what the dissimilarity will be there, that is only known as your specification. So the exact definition of specification is evolution of organisms such that they vary so much as not being able to interbreed has been considered as the process of specification. The last topic is your species. This already you had studied in class 9 in lesson 1, biodiversity. Okay children, species is the lowest, or you can say that the tiniest unit of the classification, and it is the important characteristics of each and every living organism. By the means of that only we are differ from the others. Okay, in that manner we had conclude our species that it can interbreed with our species. Suppose we talk about the example of dog. Dog is going to do the interbreed with dog only. It may be of variation. Means Pomeranian is there, German Shepherd is there, and so. Different breeds may come, but it is going to interbreed with the same species. It should belong to the dog family only. In the same manner, if you will see the mango plant will, by the help of the seed,